With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Ready, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
They'll
run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's got some space here. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets it up past the 35. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Back to Walker on first down. We'll get this to about the 38. The Seahawks at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
Check that. Check that.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Niner defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy now to throw. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Check that.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Purdy now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Lock it to motion man right. They'll send a receiver in motion left. The slot man in motion right.
Trap 60, trap 60. Huck it.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks. 2nd and 15.
Go street. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Walker now on 1st and 10. The tackle there by George Odom. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Go.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Okay,
from the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
79 Brooks, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ready, break.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey,
block it in motion right.
Trap 60. Warrior 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Now Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
19 tight. Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
On the double. Warrior 70. 18 Pioneer. 65 Cat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, with the problems they've had getting away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther Dragon 60.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Seven Pirates.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hurt.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
Go street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Buffalo 18.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Hook up a 15 yards there. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18, Pioneer.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Second down and inches. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Say, hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
He'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's going to take another shot here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Finding Gray on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Purdy will look to throw again here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Purdy from the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing here, Purdy. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 33 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
In motion right, that's Metcalf.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
Ready! Check man.
Block at the man in motion.
Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Ready, set.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy taking a shot for Samuel. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tariq Woolen picks it. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
60 Bobcat. Go street. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Lockett the man in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
2nd and 15. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st down, it's Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. 34 yards. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
Ready? Hey, smash! Cougar 19! Dragon 60!
He'll look to throw. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Stephanie! Come 19! Come 19! 19 Lions! Street!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Buffalo 18! Check smash!
In motion right, that's Metcalf.
Mustang 19!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hurt.
The slot man in motion right.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
65 cat. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Purdy now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Eskridge, the man in motion.
70 raises, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lockett, the man in motion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole.
Let's go
all
now.
locked in with each other, all ready to go.
From the gun, it's Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Lock at the man in motion. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Slot man moves right. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. In motion is Gray. On second down, McCaffrey. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. That's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Here's first down.
Hey, smash. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the sideline and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Warrior 70. Street. 18, Pioneer. 65 cat. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a little floater there is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
70 Ranger. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. He's maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
On the shake.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how